Moorish architecture is an architecture of western part of North Africa and the Iberian Peninsula that began during the Islamization of those regions. Characteristic elements include muqarnas, horseshoe arches, fossoids, domes, crenellated arches, lancet arches, aiguille arches, courtyards, and decorative tile work. Examples. Among the surviving examples are the Mezhuerta in Q.Doba, the Alhambra and Generalife in Granada and the Giralda in Seville in 1184. Iberian Castle and the Algarve, Portugal. The Mosque of Koutoubia and University of Al-Qarawiyyin in Morocco. The Great Mosque of Algiers and the Great Mosque of Tlemcen in Algeria. And the Mosque of Aqaba in Kairouan, Tunisia. Other notable examples include the ruined palace city of Medina al-Sahara, the church San Cristo de la Luz in Toledo, the Aljuferilla in Zaragoza and Barcet, for example Ronda and Alhama de Granada. The term is sometimes used to include the products of the Islamic civilization of southern Italy. The Palazzo dei Normanni in Sicily was begun in the 9th century by the Emir of Palermo. There is archaeological evidence of an 8th century mosque in Narbonne, France. Moorish architecture by countries. Spain Alicante, Castle of Santa Barbara. Antequera, Alcazaba. Almería, Alcazaba. Badajoz, Alcazaba. Baila copyright N, Bor plus or minus Os de la Encina Castle. Q.Doba, the Great Mosque, Medina al-Sahara, Calahorra Tower. Gormaz Castle. Granada, Alhambra and Generalife, Cuartel de Santo Domingo, Albazo N. Jaw copyright N, St. Catalina's Castle. Giras de la Frontera, Alcázar. Mar Larga, Alcazaba, Gibralfaro. Mar copyright Rider, Alcazaba. Seville, Alcazar, Giralda, Tor del Oro. Toledo, Mosque of Cristo de la Luz, Mezhuerta de las Torneras. Trujillo, Alcazaba. Zaragoza, Aljuferilla. Major monuments, Caliphate of Q.Doba, Medina al-Sahara and Q.Doba, Mosque of Cristo de la Luz in Toledo, Minaret of San Juan at Q.Doba, once belonging to a mosque, archaeological site of the Villarrubia Palace, period of Taifas, the Mezhuerta de las Torneras in Toledo, the Almohad minaret known as Giralda at Sevilla, once part of the Great Mosque of Sevilla, Aljaferia Palace of the Banu dynasty in Zaragoza. Minaret at the Church of San Jose copyright at Granada, Almohad minaret at Iglesia de San Juan de los Reyes at Granada, Nazareth Emirate of Granada, the Alhambra and the Generalife, a country palace initially linked to the Alhambra by a covered walkway across the ravine that now divides them. Granada Hospital, Masjid of the Madrasa of Yusufi and the so-called Palacio de la Madrasa, new found Duke of Granada, Caesarea of Granada. Portugal Algarve, Albufeira, Iberian Castle. Silves Castle. Alentejo, Mar copyright Tola, Mosque of Nossa Senhora da Anuncia Picavolt Poundo. Extremadura, Sintra, Castle of the Moors. India China Cottram. Algeria, Morocco and Tunisia There is a high concentration of Moorish architecture in the Maghrebi states of Algeria, Morocco and Tunisia, mainly in the cities of Tlemcen, Algiers, Marrakech, Tunis, and Testor. See also, Berber architecture, Arab Norman culture, Islamic influences on Christian art, Moorish revival, Moroccan architecture, Muda copyright Jar architecture of Aragon. Notes. References, Curl, James Stevens. A Dictionary of Architecture and Landscape Architecture. Oxford University Press. Pages 880 pages. ISBN 0-19-860678-8. Baruchand, Marianne. Budnitz, Achim. Moorish Architecture in Andalusia. Taschen. Pages 240 pages. ISBN 3-8228-2116-0. Gallery. External links, archnet.org,